All right, welcome back. This is Gerbs Explains It All, and today we are continuing our SQL playlist. So in our first video, we went through how to install SQL Developer and how to create a local database. Today, we're going to talk about how to create tables, how to insert data, and how to do it all using ChatGPT. Again, this is going to be your best friend if you're just getting started with SQL, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to go through it all. Let's get started. All right, so I was not kidding. We're going to start off right in ChatGPT, and I'm going to show you some prompts that you can put in yourself and create any sets of tables and data you need. So look at the prompt. Very simply, I said, can you help produce a sample relational database with a few simple tables and columns that can be joined together and includes dummy data? And I even included a theme, cities, states, and countries. Boom, here we go. We got an organization of countries, states, and cities with some primary keys and foreign keys. I'll go through that here shortly. But, you know, at the end of the day, I wanted this to go the next step. I wanted this to go a little further. So I put in another prompt. Please put this in ready to run scripts. It's unbelievable. When you put that, there you go. It just put it in exactly easy to run scripts. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to copy and paste this into SQL. All right? We paste this in, and it's, I kid you not, it is as easy as just highlighting it and running it. Table countries has been created. Table states has been created. Table cities has been created. Boom, too easy. And if you want to double check, we can just run a quick query and do select star from cities. Here we go. We've got a table and we've got 3 columns. We've got city ID, city name, and state ID. Those are the 3 columns we've created as part of this table. And to really analyze this further, let's go and let's add data to this. Lucky for us, ChatGPT already had this data ready to go, but I looked at these scripts, and basically what we could do is we could run each of these individually. It might just take a bit longer, right, to insert this data, but I was looking for an easier way. And this is where AI is really unbelievable. I just put in the prompt, can you make the data inserts into one easy to execute script? It did what it could. So it's got the creation of the tables in there, which we don't need. But basically now, for every table, it now combined all of the values in easy to execute scripts. So now I'm just going to grab the first one, countries, and I'm going to insert the data. And we've got an error here, okay? So let's take a look. Let's see what's going on. All right, here is a great learning opportunity. You're new to SQL, you got thrown in with an error, and you're not sure what to do. All right, the easiest thing you can do is put it in ChatGPT. So I threw in there, I'm getting an error when running the insert into countries SQL. And ChatGPT is just getting smarter, right? And it's saying that, well, that might not work in some instances of SQL. And it gave me a corrected query here. And this is unfamiliar to myself. And I've been working in SQL for a couple years now. And it's using some new functions, like this one is explaining the from dual and how it's attempting to accomplish what we're trying to do in this situation. Anyways, we're in the basics today. We're not trying to go into the deep end. We're just trying to insert data into our tables. Let's go ahead and copy that data and let's put it, and let's see if this time we can get our data to insert successfully. We've got ChatGPT's new query, insert. 3 rows have been inserted. Let's make sure though. I'm going to do select star from countries. I've got 3 rows and we got a successful script. I'm going to go ahead and do that for the rest of the tables now. Okay, we ran through all of that really fast. What I'm going to do now is slow things down a bit and just walk you through the elements of creating a table and some of the syntax that looks a little like a foreign language. And nothing better than using our good friend ChatGPT to help explain it. And again, I'm continuing to do this to show you how easy it is for you to put different prompts into the tool. You can ask it questions, you can ask it to write data, inserting data for you, it could create tables for you, it could help you explain how to create the tables and what we're even doing, right? So can you explain this script for me, right? That's the prompt I put in there. And great, what it did is it broke it down for us. So this is the create table, right? That's the first line, that's part of the syntax. The primary key. So this is the constraint that each value in this column must be unique, and it's going to be the unique identifier for each row in this table. That's an important component of creating a table in SQL. Now, what about this varchar 255 not null? So that's the definition of the second column. It's a text column that can hold up to 255 characters. Boom, there you go. The not null, that's a constraint to ensure that a value in this column cannot be empty, meaning each state or province must have a name. And then it goes through the int. So that means it's an integer column. It'll store the ID of the country. Foreign key, okay. This creates a relationship between the states table and another table called countries. It specifies the country ID column in the states table is a foreign key that references the country ID column in the countries table. The relationship means that each state or province is associated with a country, and the country ID column in the states table must match a valid country ID in the countries table. Basically, that's the premise and that's the introduction for joins. And I'm going to go through an entire video about how to join tables, and that's one of the most powerful features of SQL is the ability to join tables and compare data from different tables. So these primary and foreign keys are super important. We're going to get into all of that really soon. All right, and that's a wrap for today's video. Again, if you're finding these beneficial, just a humble ask to please subscribe to our channel. It's really going to help us out and to grow and to continue making content for you all. So if you're finding these helpful at all, we'd really appreciate it. Please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you.